FaceTime today, and I was like,
Fucking
I was
fake.
getting all this stuff done, but I kid you not, I was like, I'm forgetting something. I am forgetting something, and that's what it was,
Yeah.
dude. I'm telling you, I literally go from gym, work, school, and like bed.
If
It's
someone
literally
asked
like,
me for a picture of something, I could turn around, snap the picture, and send it so fast.
I think we're live.
What has it been?
We're live.
Like,
yeah.
no,
Technology is so advanced, Johnny.
4 weeks.
but I'm big on the little things, and I know, especially one of y'all are gonna be like, "Oh, I see something in the background." I know it. One of y'all is gonna do it.
Johnny, we're already saying it doesn't even exist. Can it get worse
It
than
does
that?
exist. It does exist.
But there's no proof.
I don't give a damn. All right, I'm telling you, it exists. Take it. All right.
You have not done anything to build enough faith for us to trust you, Johnny.
What are you, the FBI or what? Like, is this an interrogation?
Oh. Don't. Hey, be careful. He'll kill Bill.
Teeny production.
Chatter that matters.
Did you get that? Like, he'll kill Bill. That was fantastic.
Yeah, I was
Guys,
going to say, what did Bill do?
Happy Monday. Welcome to Chatter That Matters episode. What are we at? 61 already? 61. Yeah, crazy weekend. Off to a crazy week. How's everyone doing? Woke up today, March 23rd, 24th. Snow on the ground.
Wow.
Unheard of. 4 o'clock in the morning, snow on the ground. I thought I was in a dream.
It's been like 70 here
I
for
was
like a
crying.
week.
Oh, it's been up in the 80s. Almost
Absolutely
90.
crying. What are you gonna do?
Hmm.
Bill, what's going on? How was your weekend?
Doing good, man. Got him here. As I told you before we started, I have a statue coming in. We'll keep it a secret.
Okay.
But, yeah,
Maybe an unboxing. We'll see how it goes, but I'm excited to see it.
we'll see.
One of those surprise pop-ups. You'll love to see it.
Yeah, it was like your Aquaman, where it was just a
Boom.
pop-up, and it was a deal that I couldn't pass. So.
Excited for you, man. Congrats.
Thanks, man.
Glad you can make it too. What's going on, D-Rock? Happy Monday, man.
What's up, everybody? Long time no see. I noticed I missed the first round of the new game or the new whatever.
Our auction. Yeah.
You'll have to bring me up to speed on what's going on with that because I haven't been able to look at anything. I just happened to see some pictures today. But yeah, everything's good on my end. I'm just living life, doing the. It's not a cat. What's wrong with you? Sorry, my cat's being crazy. He just wants to get in the way. I'm just doing the daily grind, man. Gym, work. No tan, but laundry. So.
Well, congrats on your fitness journey too. Like we were talking a little bit about,
man.
You've been doing well. So shout out to you.
Yeah, just keep going.
Keep up the hard
Thanks,
work.
man.
Yep. Oh yeah. Glad you can make it, Johnny.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course, Johnny. What's going on, man?
What's up? How's everyone doing?
Doing good. Thanks for rebounding the question. How are you,
Mr. Forehead.
How was?
I was gonna say Johnny's forehead. That's who you're talking to. Oh, no, he's gone. Oh, he's
I
back.
see you're getting ready with the auction. You got the bride up there. What's going on? How was your weekend?
It was good. How was yours? Yeah, your birthday boy, right?
That's it. I tried to forget,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it was.
That's right.
Another
Trying to
year
forget how old are you, John? I didn't even look. I posted the happy birthday, but I didn't look.
He's beyond unk status.
Are you mid 30s yet? Are you mid
Old as
30s?
shit.
Yeah,
34.
feels like it, doesn't it?
34.
Ooh, wait till.
I see the gray. I already see the gray.
I cry.
Oh, it's coming.
Good.
It's coming. It'll start like one here or there. I used to pick them out when they come on my started coming in like my mustache, my beard and stuff.
Mhm.
Eventually, it's like so many that you just there's no point.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, my hair's already going red. I'm gonna look like Doctor Strange soon.
Wow.
Nice. Very nice.
I got lucky. Mine started like Mr. Fantastic is all on the sides.
Yeah,
So
it's like
blonde up top and it's just sides. Yeah,
Get the wings.
simple. Yeah. So I get the distinguished look. Maybe.
Johnny, glad you can make it. Vega,
Yeah.
what's going on, Vega?
I'm eating.
What flavor? Well, what else is new? What flavor?
No.
It's actually not ice cream. I'm just having some nice pineapple.
Oh, good job.
That's the
Right
same.
now.
Wait. You're not eating ice cream?
Believe it or not,
You're eating
I
healthy?
don't have ice cream as often as people think I have ice cream.
Pineapple in a can? God damn.
Which
What
is it? Bluebell that
1940?
you eat?
It's ice cream that I eat.
Yeah, but is it a specific type you like?
I'll typically cycle between Bluebell, Ben and Fuck Faces, and then like
I've never heard of that brand. What do I
like
Is that
a Halo top.
I got
So,
it. I got it.
so you know,
I picked up a first thing of ice cream in like I don't know, 10 years this past
10
week.
years.
Like a cheat day. Yeah, I'm not a big ice cream person, but it just hit me. I was in the store. I was like, man, it's my free day. I'm gonna do something different.
Okay.
And I got something called Tillamook. I don't know
Tillamook.
if you ever heard of that, but yeah, it's good. I know it's good. That's all I know.
Yeah, yeah. I've had it a few times. It's pretty decent.
Ice cream, you scream, what else scream? All right. Pineapple. How was your weekend?
It happened. Nothing special. Nothing spectacular.
Blink of an eye.
I just needed the rest.
Yeah.
Busy week last week. Going to be a busy week. It's already been a busy week this week. So yeah, I'm just trying to relax when I can.
Sounds pretty accurate. Well, glad you can make it. Piggy, what's going on, buddy? Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. I'm just sitting here laughing, hearing a bunch of 30-year-olds talking about how they're old and gray, which is hilarious to me. You guys are babies. Enjoy it, man, because it's gonna go by so quick. You're gonna blink,
it's going.
like yeah, especially when you have children, because they get old quick and they drag you with them. You're gonna be like, man, I was just 34. How did 10 years go by?
Piggy, I
15
wish
years
I was
go by?
30s. You kidding me? I wish.
Man. But
I'm in my 40s, bro.
You're in your 40s, D-Rock?
Yeah, I'm 42 as of last
Wow.
December.
Wow.
Old
Okay.
fart.
Yeah. I mean, I look young, but I can't help that.
Well, we didn't say that.
I mean, you thought I was younger, right? So you must have.
Well, I
It must
didn't.
because I
That's
look
an
young.
assumption. I
Tell
thought
him,
you were
D-Rock.
50, but that's fine.
Dang.
No, I was kidding. Well,
Yeah. Well, that's fine. I'll take that.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man,
Right.
I've been having a weird week. Well, the week's just starting, but a couple of days. I've been actually looking at some old pieces that I wanted to go back, and not that I'm picking them up, just seeing what they're going for on the aftermarket. And it seems like everything is like cheap on the aftermarket except for the things that I want.
Yeah. So
I think Alan knows I've been on the hunt for that Scorpion alien, and people are wanting $1,600 for it. And I'm like, I'm not gonna give you the money for you to go get this new dog alien that's coming out. That's all you're trying to get. I'm not giving anybody $1,600 for that. But it's interesting and I'm not trying to lowball anyone. It's just interesting to see the prices of some of the pieces that are out there. But it's all in fun. It's good nature. And I appreciate the community, because when people know that you're looking for something, they hit you up. Like,
nice guy just said it. He's like, I found you a statue, Piggy.
see,
Buy it this week.
yeah. I was gonna get the Ivy. I can't remember her exact name, but it's the one that we were calling the Dirty Feet Ivy that we really love.
Deadly Nature.
Yeah, Deadly Nature. Yep. And
good
people were wanting absurd prices for her. One of them I think I kind of talked down, but we kind of split hairs over the last $30. But I get more enjoyment. I don't know what this says about me, but sometimes it's the thrill of the back and forth, the haggle.
That chase.
Yeah.
Negotiation.
Yeah. Where it's like you get down to that final, like you start mega low, they start mega high, and then you get within $30, and then you're like, nah, man, I'm walking. It's kind of like being at a used car lot. So that's been my excitement in the community the past couple of days.
The worst is when you give them the number, they take it. the first shot. It's like, wait, I'm not done.
Yeah. I didn't even get the rush or the thrill. And it's like, oh yeah, I got a statue coming.
I love it how Piggy is supposed to be out of space, but he's out looking for more statues.
I have not got anything, Alan. My statement still stands. The only thing I have PO'd has been that sideshow Archangel.
Okay.
It's like anything you see me posting coming in. Again, no lie. These, especially the customs, they're from
23.
They're from
Yeah.
2023.
From 23.
Yeah. Hey, not just that, not just the customs. You know the license too. That Ivy Seduction from Prime 1. That was like 23, I think.
Yeah.
Biggie's 2023 lasts like 4 years.
Yeah.
That's how long it takes them to.
Oh, don't get me started. They're pathetic.
Yeah, Prime 1, you will be waiting, and I'm not even going to speak it into existence because I was going to say it'll probably be this time next year, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm still waiting on that Ivy.
Yeah.
But yeah, just happy to be here, man.
Heck yeah, man. Glad you can make it.
Piggy,
Alan.
Piggy, you're using that studio math to calculate your years and how many statues you ordered and when they're coming in?
Nope.
Is that industry math?
Nope. I can bust out the receipts. Again, anyone.
But you also don't count all the 1/10s, right? The 1/10s don't count.
So all the 1/10s, those were 2024. You're right. I'm glad you brought
that. Okay.
I've not gotten anything whatsoever in 2025 except for Sideshow Archangel so far.
All right.
Wait, do you mean you haven't got it in, or you haven't?
I haven't PO'd.
Or ordered. Okay, yeah.
Ordered
okay,
nothing.
yeah.
That's the only PO.
I don't think I have either, actually. Yeah.
Well, we'll see if he will collapse and cave into that rule and just pre-order a whole bunch of stuff.
I'm waiting for July. That's when the LBS is supposed to put the Martian Manhunter with that dope cape up for PO. So.
Oh, really? July? Okay.
Yeah, that's what Jay said.
I'm waiting to see I'm waiting for Joker to go up. That Joker looks crazy.
It does. It does.
What's going on, Alan? How you doing,
Yeah,
buddy?
it's great to be here as always. It's a nice way to start the week. And before we get started with all the good stuff, I just wanted to congratulate John on probably the most amazing box collection I've ever seen. The groups.
You saw that? Yeah.
It was something to behold.
Yeah. Smiley year to year. Yeah.
I got a picture.
Congratulations.
I got a picture here. Don't worry.
You almost made me spit my smoothie out.
Let me send a.
Yeah, John knows how to play Tetris. Congratulations.
That's right, Johnny. That's right.
And this time next year, he's gonna cave in and trash them all.
I'm not even gonna say it live. Forget it. But yeah, there was some moments in time in that when I was setting that up, I'm like, damn, maybe I could test the waters out and dump a box. Nope, not happening. Nope. I even have Sideshow sent me a replacement. Sideshow sent me a replacement for a piece. So I have two of the same boxes.
Come on, John.
Yeah, and I even kept the same one. Two of the same boxes.
Now it's an emotional attachment to the boxes. That's
something.
That's what it is.
This is how every episode of Hoarder starts.
It's pretty bad.
That's what it is.
Let me just send this invite out.
Wow.
Then we'll get to the chat.
To who?
Ramo.
Okay.
I sent a few out. It's gonna be first come, first serve at this point. But I think
No. Ram is cool. We'll accept Ram.
So who of us has actually started throwing away boxes other than?
Careful, because the bun's over the name. Careful.
I'm not careful.
Do Hot Toys boxes count?
No, big boxes.
Not a chance.
Who do you think will be the first one?
Piggy.
Well, Piggy's already started. That doesn't count.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We'll go with D-Rock.
Yeah, Piggy already started.
I've been a year throwing out boxes.
Really?
Yeah, he's been doing it forever.
Damn. Bring Piggy back. You bring that Piggy back.
I can't do that to Piggy. I can't do that to Piggy.
Thank you.
No.
I think it's gonna be Alan.
No.
You think Alan will be the next one to throw away a box?
Yeah, he's got that T800 box that I think is taking up like a chunk of
Is that
space.
even a box?
Piggy, it took me a whole day, but I wrestled that damn thing out the door and into the garage. But it took me all day to do it because I had to clear out a third of the boxes of the garage to get that one in.
Did you put other boxes inside of that one to mix with that one?
Well, no, unfortunately, there's a clamshell in there, so you can't. But
oh
yeah. But I got it all back in there. I got it all tucked away. So
wow.
I think it's gonna be me.
It's gonna be me.
I think it's gonna be me. Every once in a while, I'm just like, I'm gonna throw you fucking out. and part of it is just to be a part of the community bullshit. Honestly, I just want to be included.
Jesus,
in the drama.
You just want to piss John off.
I really do. I just like getting under all these box people's skin. I'm just gonna fucking chunk it. I'm gonna fucking set it on fire and cook s'mores over it. I don't know. I'm gonna do all kinds of shit.
I'm not paying attention.
Ooh, chemical s'mores.
He's not here, but I think Jerry will follow.
Jerry already has.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's right.
He's gotten rid of some boxes already. Because I think
he was posting the pictures from work, right?
Yeah, I think his
dumpster,
new place he doesn't have like a bunch of storage, so he started tossing.
We're gonna have to reevaluate this panel.
Can't do that.
So all right, let's see who's in the chat tonight. Actually, before we do that, Ramo, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man? Fun weekend right here. I've been watching March Madness. I'm a hardcore sports fan, so the home team has a chance to win it all. So that's kind of exciting. Hopefully they win it for Samson. And then my Astros start Thursday, the baseball season. So new faces. It should be interesting. But and then I opened up a new statue today. So it's a beautiful piece. I can't wait to share the pictures, but I'm loving the turtle line, so.
Do you want to give us a hint, or are you going to keep
it?
No.
I said turtle line, the Leonardo, the 1/3 by PCS.
Oh, PCS.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. I got it Saturday, but I just opened it, and it's beautiful, man. The blades, metal, they look awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, so, yeah.
That's their bread and butter is that turtle line. So, congrats, man.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right, in the chat tonight, we got Dennis stopping by. Now he's first. He wasn't ever first. Now he's first. We're not spreading anything here, Dennis. Theo, what's going on? Happy Monday, Tuesday for you, brother. Battle Cat, hope you're doing well. Good to see you guys. We got Jose stopping by.
Yeah, he does.
Gamoya saying it's been 90 in Cali. Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah. It's been getting up in the 90s here, too.
Good to see you, Random. What's going on, Mitchell? Happy Monday, guys. We got Jimmy stopping by. Godlike, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. Nice guy. That's it, man. Monday, fun day. We put the fun back in Monday. If that makes sense. Norman, good to see you.
Fun to begin with?
Canadian spelling.
Monday sucks. What's going on, Norman? Good to see you, buddy. Jojo, what's going on? Jojo put up a joke here. I don't know if I should even waste my time reading it because
read it.
I scream, you scream. Canadians love that buttercream. Oh, Jojo, Bats, what's going on, Bats? Good to see you, man. Happy Monday.
Buttercream.
Boxes all over the place here, man.
Oh my god, boxes.
Battlecat says, Piggy, put that beef aside with Tweeterhead and get that Skeletor and Panther and the He-Man on Battlecat. You know your heart will be complete and full once you add that Voltron piece. Look at these enablers, man.
I don't mind getting Tweeterhead pieces like on the aftermarket or from a third-party place. I'll just never give another penny directly to Tweeterhead or their crappy customer service.
That's it. Until they fix it. Yep.
Correct.
Comic Galaxy, great to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I still have the OG life-size Skeletor exclusives if you're interested, Piggy. Look at that, see?
If I had the space for him.
Everyone's trying to enable you, Piggy. Ross.
I feel like I'm on an after school special, man. Everybody's waiting on the playground, like just one hit.
Yeah. Ross, happy Tuesday for you and the crew. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you. Got Night stores his boxes in the ocean.
Oh wow.
I'm not even gonna ask what that means.
Oh, that's not good for the turtles.
Turtle. Carl, what's going on, Carl? Good to see you, brother. Happy Monday to all you guys.
Since we're talking about Terminator, you know what I found out today? I never knew this.
What's up?
What?
Well, everyone ask at once. Damn. Okay.
Say what?
Well, I was
Go
thinking to
ahead,
myself,
I was like,
when were we talking about Terminator?
We asked Alan about his T2 bus box, and then the skeleton. Party pooper. John, you may have just turned 34, right? But don't start
The
acting
memory's
old,
going
all right?
already. The memory's going already.
No, okay. So long story short, in T2, James Cameron, he didn't use any special effects, no CGI, no camera tricks for the clone. Like, for when the T1000 turns into like Linda Hamilton, and then the that cop guy, where he gets killed through the eye. Yeah, that's what I said. You schmuck. Anyways, he used twins. Linda Hamilton was a twin.
Her twin. Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew that.
Oh,
yeah, she died in 2020. Yeah.
Oh, damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Hey, look, really fast, John. So you know how everybody that's a Star Wars fan mostly can't stand what's the broad's name? I'm sorry,
Jar Jar Binks?
Yeah, Ray.
No, Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh, sorry.
The person
Yeah.
that's given us Ray. So her
She's a
twin,
twin.
her twin sister went out, man, and they were trying to attack her like on the Hollywood red carpet.
Wow.
Because they thought it was Kathleen Kennedy, man. I mean, I guess it's not funny for the twin, but I found it hilarious, man. If people hate you and you have a twin, you're really doing the other person with a disservice.
People have to hate you that much. My God.
Isn't life messed up?
It's craziness. Let us know if you guys want in the chat, if you guys have anything you want us to cover. This is kind of like our laid back show on Monday nights, our sandbox show. We're gonna cover a little bit of the news, but we save the majority of it for Friday night on Club. And then here we'll have our round of auction and the everyday archive like usual. Anything you guys want to talk about tonight that's happened over the last week since Club, at least? Nothing crazy.
Well, I'll share with you guys that I ordered something yesterday.
Oh boy! Put your seatbelts on, everyone.
I spent a bunch of money yesterday.
andI?
Was it the dog alien?
No. Well, no. That's
he got that one. Yeah, he got that one.
I'm talking about something that's gonna get shipped.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Oh, it's not Prime 1. It's not Prime 1.
They never get shipped, so I don't count that. But I ordered the Blitzway life-size animatronic endo arm.
Oh, nice! I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay.
It comes with the brain chip that lights up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was it from a guy we know that has a store that he found? Were you the one that picked that one up? Is that the one?
No, I'll share it. I got it from Todd Spec Fiction.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, awesome, man! Congratulations. Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. Thanks.
All right, so where you gonna put it, Alan? I already know you're setting the space.
Right next to T800.
Awesome.
It's gonna be badass.
That's awesome. Yeah,
and he's keeping the box.
Yes, I am.
That came up good timing.
Yeah, it did, right? Yeah. Wow, congratulations, man. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, Alan. That one that Blitzway did, that's the premium one, but it has the dome, right? Like
yes.
Gotcha.
Yes,
yeah,
it's the acrylic sleeve that fits over it.
This is the one, right?
I think so, yeah.
Wow, we're on internet. There we go.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Wow.
That's so dope, man.
That's crazy.
When did this piece come out?
I really don't know.
Okay.
Wow, that's wild.
It's gonna look real nice next to the bus, no doubt. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
gonna look real nice. Yeah.
Alan, how dare you level up your collection to this caliber, trying to make the rest of us look bad?
Jeez.
Pre-orders opened up in 2018. This one.
You got an awesome collection, man. All you guys do.
Thank you.
What's going on,
sir.
Mitchell?
That's awesome.
Congrats,
Alan.
man. That's gonna be dope.
Huge congrats to you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's probably like if you were a Terminator fan in general, the bust and the endo arm, like those are the two biggest grails you can get. That's really awesome, man. Seriously.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
Mm.
They just posted something. Toy Story 5.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
I want, Toy Story, right, in this household. All right, well, that's cool. Anybody else? What else is going on? Jimmy's saying, "Damn you, Alan." I don't need it. I don't need it. Funny.
You need it, Jimmy. You do need it.
All right, everybody else
I almost got an art piece.
An art piece?
Almost got an art piece.
Print?
Yeah.
Real one?
Yeah.
Or another
No. An NFT. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a real one.
That would explain what happened with the $1,500 frame.
Yeah.
In the interwebs somewhere.
Yeah, your headset's getting too tight. Damn it! Now I'm starting to feel like Jared. We're supposed to be on the same side, Vega. Damn it!
What the fuck gave you that idea?
Vega
has
turns
no
everyone.
sides.
Yeah,
He has
turns
no
on
sides.
everyone. Yeah.
Poor Johnny.
Anyways.
Just post a picture of the frame. That's all it takes.
Johnny,
Johnny.
at this point,
Vega
just get
is,
one off the internet, man.
Vega is Bill in the story, okay? Not the Bill on the stream. I mean, like the Bill on the poster. Like he's that character.
Are you saying kill him?
It's only for himself.
I think you're saying kill him.
You couldn't even lift the sword. What do you mean? Man.
No. I'm saying like his attitude toward, like he's a one.
Oh,
it's just him, right?
Yeah.
It's him against everyone.
What
He
art
could kill
piece,
any of those
Johnny?
people on his team at any time.
It's Star Wars Glishe. That came out close to 30 years ago. So it's been a hard time trying to track one, and I found one, but it's international, and there's a language barrier. So on top of a time barrier, so I'm just trying to delegate as we speak.
Okay.
But yeah, hopefully
keep us
we
posted.
can-
Hey Johnny, with the frame or just the print by itself?
This one, truth be told, it actually already came framed from the museum that it was released, so it's already framed up.
Okay.
But I'll probably in due time take it out and get it professionally framed. So
okay.
We'll never know, and we'll never see it, guys.
We'll see it.
I'll take a picture then, man. Probably tomorrow.
Man, you've been promising a picture for months.
My God, you're
Speaking
worse
of
than a parole officer. What's up?
I actually used to be a probation officer.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That explains a
Keep
lot.
on.
I'd stay in jail. To be honest. What? What did you say, G-Ron?
Oh, I was just gonna say because Johnny was bringing up Star Wars memorabilia. Somebody local on Marketplace had an original Star Wars, Episode 4, New Hope, the original Star Wars poster, like an original one. Like you just don't see them.
Yeah.
And it was like I guess that theater had a lit case, like a lit box for it.
Oh, with the lights all around it?
Yeah, it had everything. I think some of the lights needed to be worked on, like the electrics or something. But I just about pulled the trigger on that just because of the nostalgia.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then I was like, man, if it had been, I know everybody's going to hate me for this. If it had been Return of the Jedi, I probably would have pulled the trigger on it. Because that movie, I like that poster the best personally, but that's just me.
Nothing's wrong with that, man. Yeah. Send it to me if you do, so I could tell you like if it's legit or not. I'll be more than willing.
Well, I'm not gonna buy the one they have posted. I mean, it wasn't cheap either.
Okay.
But it was cool. It looked really good. And I mean, you could tell it had some wear just because of age, but I mean, you're not gonna find one perfect. You can get them restored though. There's some companies that do some like really good color restoration on posters and stuff.
Back.
Yeah, but that was pretty cool.
That'll be badass. Yeah, frame it up nice. Little piece of history there. I want to do that with the Keaton movies, '89.
Yeah, that would be cool.
With time. All right, let's get into it. So this is what I did this weekend. It's just started. I got more down here still. I got more Hot Toys boxes and stuff. But damn, man, it does eat a lot of space. I'm not gonna lie. It eats a lot of space.
So what's above that ceiling? Because you have like an opening there.
Yeah, it's like a little attic.
An attic. Is it big enough to put any of those boxes in?
It probably is, but the hole there to get it in is not the biggest.
It's not good. Yeah, I gotcha.
And it gets very hot in there. So not that I keep the accessories or anything in the box, but it wouldn't be worth the effort, to be honest.
Did you come across like a tilting issue when stacking these boxes?
No, why? They're leaning a little?
No. I'm just saying because I've stacked boxes before and like not
Oh,
all.
I see what you're saying. No, it was fine. The ones on the end a little leaning there. It's being held by the door frame.
I think we should all post pictures of our box collections.
I agree.
And then vote and see who's got the best box collection.
I think so. Because then this is like it's like looking at the statues. To be honest, I get to see the statues twice in the basement, and then when I go to the garage, it's art. But whatever, it's irresponsible because I leave the cars out in the driveway in the winter, which is complete stupidity. But that's the trade-off. I'll freeze my ass off for boxes.
Looking at this picture makes me think of a question. I don't know if anybody knows anything about. If anybody's ever worked in a warehouse and know anything about boxes, is there a better way to stack them? Like, is it better to stack them on their side for space?
Well, I'm sure there's a more efficient way.
There is a method, but it's. I mean, honestly, like in this scenario, John, do you have like a lot of switch outs in these boxes?
No, all my switch outs are out of the boxes. They're all empty.
Okay, then yeah. I mean, practically all these boxes are like not even 1/10 of a pound. Like they're all light essentially.
Yeah, for the most part.
John, I'm guessing you started with the heavier boxes on the bottom and put the lighter boxes on top.
The ones that had the larger boxes on the bottom, larger footprint, yeah. And then I got to the point where I just started stacking. I didn't even care what was what anymore. So
I kind of organized them like that, and whatever axis, the easiest axis for me to get to them, that's the way I kind of stacked.
I didn't even do that. I mix matched. Sideshow one end, one box here, the other 2 of 2. I don't know where 1 here, 2 of 2. I don't know where 101 is. I just bro.
Yeah, I can't do that. Mine have to be together. Yeah.
This isn't gonna be permanent either. So I just stacked.
Do you know the permanent solution, or you have an idea?
I might move it on the wall that I was standing my back towards. I might move everything that wall. And it's a double car garage, so keep the one side of the garage open so it can be actually used, and then have that back wall for like the lawnmower and all that. We'll see. Are you kidding me, man? I'm lucky I got away to do what I did here. Life's too busy, you know. But I like Alan's idea. Post your box collection, the Everyday Collector, on Facebook. Post that collection. So let's see your boxes. We're gonna start it.
I posted one for just one wall. I have 2 walls already filled up. Yeah, I kind of have them organized. You know, very very organized.
Or the box, Dennis. It's a garage, Dennis. What's the difference between boxes and a lawnmower full of grass? Dennis, you're not brainwashing me, Dennis. You got some of them. You're not getting this one, Dennis. So yeah, the garage is like a storage unit. That's pretty much how it is. For now, at least. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe we have a bonfire in the back. Right, Alan? Not happening.
No, not happening.
Do it.
Yeah. But I will tell you this. Once I left my garage light on overnight, and you can see through the... I got to put coverings on my garage doors have windows on them. And all you see is Prime 1, Sideshow through the window. My neighbors must think I'm like, what the... You see Thor. They're probably, what the hell is this guy doing? Couple of Sideshow collectibles, couple of ESs announced. Actually, just one. The Riddler. You guys see this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1,000 pieces.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
Modoc's 200. Riddler's 1,000.
Think they'd ever do another Riddler after this? Since they got it, if they're able to sell 1,000.
I think it'll be a while.
No.
I don't
think so.
I think 2 or 3 years from now, there'll still be some of those in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Or when they do those specials where they're like, we're going to give away, 3 Riddlers and.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of warehouse finds coming up.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to pull out the Sideshow staircase.
You know what? I haven't even looked at Sideshow Seconds in a while.
Yeah,
Is that still a good place to see stuff?
Not really.
Yeah. No, they haven't really been posting anything crazy, but
yeah.
Yeah. What's going on, Rob? Good to see you, buddy.
I think some of their original lines might be selling better than DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Vixen line, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is odd, considering that a lot of people were asking for Riddler and.
But John,
Penguin.
isn't that the way it always is?
Yeah.
People ask for it, and then when they get it, they don't order it.
It's time for crowdfunding. That's what I say.
I think Hasbro is ingenious. I mean, I know this is kind of a different field, but people say they want something. Hasbro's like, yup. They're like, we're gonna throw up this crowdfund. You want it?
Yep.
Pay for it. We make it. That's the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Yeah.
Yep.
I'd like to see some companies that. No. My apologies. You were speaking. Sorry, cut off.
No, I was just gonna say. To be fair, I don't really hold it against the people that are saying like, I want a Riddler, I want a Catwoman, or whatever, because I think when people do that, they have a specific version that they want, and then when it's not like say for example, I didn't say it, but if they would have put up like a Batman 66 Riddler, I would have bought probably 2 of them day one for me, one as a gift. Somebody else may say, I don't know who, but they may say, I want a Jim Carrey version. Someone will say, I want, like, you know what I mean? And then you get a version that's not what you were asking for. It's like, I'll just wait. So I think when it's a character that has like 30 different iterations, everyone's not going to jump on it when you just put out one that doesn't really meet what they were looking for.
And it doesn't help other companies teasing as well.
Yep.
Well, what they could do, going off the Hasbro idea, kind of what they did for the HasLab Sentinel, they had tiers. Like if they made a certain number of sales, you could have different swap outs. So like
unlock exclusives.
I was just thinking that, Bill. Yeah,
I was gonna say that. Yep. Even with Riddler. Yep. Give them portraits. Yep.
Yeah, give them different
portraits. Carry portrait, comic portrait. Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to see these companies kind of try that out. Try that crowdfunding.
But that's where a lot of customs are starting to come in, where they're not even making full statues. They're like, okay, for example, they put out this Riddler. I know someone wants a Jim Carrey version. I know they'll sell a pack with like 4 different portraits, and that's their hustle. And people jump on it, and you get your choice.
Like the Thanos on Throne, right? All those custom portraits.
Man.
What's going on, Statue Kingdom? Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah,
you're
like
right, Piggy.
Any variants. Yep.
Yeah, that's seems to be the new hot commodity is the add-ons.
Yep.
PCS, we got an update with the Ghostbusters portraits. Damn,
this looks good to me.
Prototype still,
awesome.
But holy mac, what a difference
Yeah.
from the originals.
So this is obviously a master, right? Right here.
Correct. Yeah.
That's Bill Murray all day, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely Bill Murray.
I would like to see a sample, but this looks great. It really does. Now, John, is this the original, or this is the resculpt?
No, this is the repaint, the reworked, updated
Reworked and all
piece.
that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So they also did Winston. They did Winston and Bill Murray.
Correct.
Okay.
Here's the updated by Alessio. Look at that.
Yeah.
What a difference.
Yeah, that's Ernie Hudson right there.
What a difference.
Ay, human sila
What is that?
magbadan to. Sa... Oy,
What are you
oy.
into, bro?
I don't know what that is, man. We're gonna stop sharing that for a second.
What was that?
I have been
That's
looking at.
what John gets on.
That was the horror piece that we're
No,
looking
no.
for.
Relax. I have been looking. I have been watching Lizard stuff, but not that kind of shit. That's some weird shit.
The hell was that?
I don't know. Here we go. Let's get this back here. This is why you don't share your screen.
I agree, Theo. I agree.
There you go. So it looks good. Looks great. Alessio painting it. Looks killer.
Yeah, this looks good.
Day one. She saw this, I think it's like she saw this day one. They would have been on it day one. But what an update. You can't deny that.
Yeah.
Actually, if production comes close to this, you're set if you're a Ghostbusters fan.
I have the old school PCS Winston Zedmore, and I gotta say, just like this portrait looks light years better than that one, and that one's a good one, but this one looks way better.
Yeah, yeah.
This one's definitely a resculpt, like a new sculpt compared to the old one. Or the old head on the new statue. The other one may just, I don't know if was resculpted or if it's just a repaint, but I have a really hard time. This is good for collectors. Getting this type of quality, but as John kind of cited, this needed to be day one. I have a really hard time really giving PCS a lot of credit on this. Like, yes, I'm glad they did it for the collector, but how many times do you have to go back to the drawing board when there's plenty of feedback out there saying that the head sculpt sucks or that the likeness isn't there before you recognize, okay, shit, maybe we need to put a little bit more effort in on the front end instead of acting like we're saviors coming in after the statue's already gone up for pre-order to make a correction. Again, I'm glad they made the correction, but for the collector's sake, not necessarily to fucking, lift themselves up higher. Like, it's been too many times.
So I want to piggyback on that too. And while you were speaking, it made me think of this. If you can provide this type of quality that you're showing in these pictures, why not just do it on all of them?
Well, this is master too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but even their prototype masters aren't always this good.
Yeah, I mean you should be showing. You're kind of putting yourself in a spot where you're like, oh, now you're going to get this. We can provide this. Well, why don't you just provide that then?
Yeah.
I mean, for the prices you charge for your statues, honestly, you should be providing. If you're going to do likenesses, you have to do good likenesses. That's just it. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, that if you're going to get in the likeness game, if you're going to get in the movie game, you need to be able to represent those actors' faces. That's the whole thing with likenesses. So,
Statue Kingdom says, I wonder if PCS is going to do a variant of Bill Murray as Phil from Groundhog Day. Funny. Yeah, so we'll keep you guys updated when they come in hand to kind of see where they are. But the massive improvement there. But yeah, I agree with the sentiment of they're fixing it. That's great, but sales must have been just atrocious. And this is gonna hopefully boost that up. But from day one to see this, that would be cool. But at least they're moving in the right direction. Palpatine was teased. This is the museum, probably the hyper realistic museum with the silicone and all the goodies. So we're waiting for the full reveal there. I'm kind of more interested to see the full reveal on this than the one on Throne, I think, but we'll see.
I mean, this kind of proves my point too. If you're going to be stepping into especially something like Star Wars, you have to nail all the likenesses.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when you start getting into the characters that aren't more like, I know his face is covered in paint, so you can't really tell, he's kind of monstrous, or he's all like the Emperor's like really wrinkly, scarred up, so he doesn't really look like human. Yeah. But like you get into like Luke, Leia, Han.
Oh yeah.
You start getting into those characters. If you don't nail those likenesses, I just don't think. I mean, especially for third scale and like pretty expensive, I don't think people are going to be really thrilled. Now, here's the other point. I get that these are hyper real, they're higher end, higher price, but what other companies do we see that start doing high end stuff? Let's just pull Prime One out, since this is what they're basically comparing to at this point, that then do other products that don't have that quality. In other words, a range of quality for likeness and stuff. You don't usually. Once you get up to a level, if you're able to do that level, all of your pieces get that treatment as far as when you're doing likenesses. I mean, I personally think that I don't see other companies have different quality of, oh, well, here's our lower likeness, here's our here's our best light. I mean, it's like once you get to that level, you're kind of putting yourself in a place where you need to just do it for all of it, whether it's quarter or third or whatever. If you're going to play high end statues,
it by silicone, right? They have their silicone line, and then they're gonna.
Yeah, but they did them all in both, right? They did them all as a sculpt and a silicone version, correct?
This one too.
So both of those had to meet a certain likeness, and like I said, he's not human skin tone, and he's got all these textures and stuff on his face, or shapes, I should say, that kind of pull away from him having to look perfect. But I mean, it looked really good. This looks pretty. I mean, like, this looks good from this angle. Obviously, we're not seeing his whole face, but I still feel like any of the other companies, for one thing, other companies that do silicone, I guess that's all they do once they start doing it. But you still have to kind of meet a certain quality standard, especially if your prices are going to play, in a higher realm. And obviously, they're finding out even with those Ghostbuster statues, which are cheaper, they're not expensive on this level. I understand that. If like what you are saying is true, they're kind of finding out there is a certain level you need to be at to continue to do the likeness game.
I think that there's a market for both. I think there's a market for the hyper real silicone, like they're doing, and the polystone, the sculpted. They just have to bring Blitzway quality to those sculpts.
Yeah,
and if they do that, it's a home run. No one else is touching Star Wars. So this line has a ton of potential.
Right, but they also need to carry over quality like that to their other lines. Like if you do it all for Star Wars, but then you drop off on everything else, but the prices are still close. I mean, it doesn't even matter at the prices. Let me take that off the table. Like I said, those Ghostbuster figures, nowhere near the prices of the hyper-real statues or the bigger 1/3s. I know that. But still, you're kind of telling everybody, we can do this quality, and then they're going to be like, well, why don't you do it? I mean, that's just my take on it. Once you're able to provide that level, why don't you just use, the same techniques you've had to use to get to that level? Maybe they're not quite as stringent or time-consuming versions of those techniques, but still do 80% of them. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But even not necessarily with like the likeness. And I think I'm just trying to understand your initial point in regards to like, once you get to a certain level, you don't offer a lesser level. And then other companies don't do that. I guess not in regards to likeness, but both Blitzway and J&D do offer a higher level that not everything gets offered at, right? They have J&D has the platinum line, and then Blitzway has was it Black Label? Right. So they do offer a higher tier for very specific things. And so I'm wondering if with PCS, this hyper real is just their upper tier.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that is their upper tier. That's their, what is it? Prime 1 now has Elite Master Line. PCS now has this hyper real, which is kind of competing with probably Prime 1's Master Line. Even though it's silicone, I know that the products aren't made out of the same material, but they're all going for that similar like lightness thing, as well as J&D, kind of playing in that field, but at a little cheaper of a price as far as J&D goes. But it's like, you don't see those companies have 2 tiers lower than that. Let's put it that way. It's kind of, we have a base level, and they still look like the people from the films. They still look like the actors. But then we have another level if you want really, really, really high end, and obviously a lot more cost involved, realism.
So you're saying like PCS just has too big of a range from?
I think
like,
PCS tries
really
to cover.
And then these are absolute shit.
Well, let's be honest. I think that what they do is they come out with stuff, and if it's the cheaper stuff, they cheap out on it. And then when they get backlash, they obviously go back around and go, okay, well, we can't do that because we're not going to sell any of them. People are bitching about all these, we rushed this out. We didn't do a good job. Obviously, let's redo it. Now we're going to do a really good job and do it. Okay, well, if you could do that really good job, then start doing it on all of those.
Okay.
Just do it. I mean, you can't go, once you go up, you can't really sit there and have levels like that. You can have a level of, here's premium, here's a great, piece, and here's the baller ass, much more expensive, even more highly detailed, whatever else reason we're charging you more that people respect and want, whether it's just because it costs more. I don't know. You can do that, but I don't see you usually having step downs from that personally. Usually that's just a company offering that option,
Okay, so it's less about the actual product. It's more about once a company establishes a certain threshold for expectation, really dropping below that is just, there's no point. It's terrible. It's just a terrible service for your customer base.
Well, I just think that customers, if you're going to do likenesses, and I'm not even saying that it has to be perfect likeness, but obviously it has to be close and the quality has to show. Because I think that whole game is about that. People don't buy likeness statues for the Ghostbusters outfit.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you're buying if you want that, you buy like the animated series version, or something. If you're buying the specific ones from the first 2 films, my guess is you want those characters represented. Sure. And probably you are a fan of what they look like from the film, because that's what you're getting your nostalgia.
Yeah, the key will be production. That's what we got to wait to see. These are protos that are going to look fantastic. We have to see production. We'll keep you guys posted with some more photos once this shows and once the pre-order goes up, cost-wise, what it's going to be at. But this was the tease we got so far. The only other thing from PCS news-wise was an ES announcement as well for Casey Jones. 500 for the standard edition and 350 for the deluxe. So
I feel like edition sizes are being set much faster this year than ever before.
I think so far.
Like I remember when it used to take like 4 months, 5 months for a lot of Prime 1 pieces, a year or 2 before they actually announce it. Actually, Prime 1 is still there. They're not announcing ESs that much faster. Yeah. But like PCS and Sideshow, like goodness.
Right off the bat, almost a couple weeks, a month.
Yeah, they're not waiting long at all. They are just, all right, this is like, I mean, I think they're just seeing that initial month or 2 window, like that's it. There's not much purpose in pushing it any further. Not if the orders aren't coming in, that's it.
Exactly. See what the initial excitement is, get those orders in, and then once it starts to slow down, boom, roll it out with the number and get that last kind of rush of orders before it sits a little.
It seems as though this should have been just announced off the bat, because it is the same edition. It's the same size for Mikey and Leo from last year, and Donnie.
Okay.
And I'm going to assume Raph, but I don't. We're trying to find Raph in here. But yeah, like you should have just came out with it off the bat. If you were, yep, it's all the same. It's all the same. 500 and 350. So I feel like anything in this line probably worth just expecting around the same number.
I can't wait for that crane to come out, man. With that.
Oh yeah. Is there space preserved for that?
Oh, my
There
God.
is. There is. There
Okay.
absolutely is.
Hey, Piggy, I want that one real bad, man. The crane,
Man.
but I don't know if I can make it, man. I don't know if I can do it, man.
You can do it. You can do it. I
It's the
believe in you,
big-
man. Do it.
Big footprint. I don't know.
You guys pre-order at the same time.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Brenton got his Daredevil in.
This
PCS
looks good.
Daredevil. This looks
I
good.
like this.
I love it.
this. Yeah. Mhm.
This looks good. Some were mentioning about the base and the size of the base. Yeah, to act as a counterbalance for that, 100%.
The size of the base. How else are you going to make the scene?
I could see how. I'm just saying what I was reading. Buddy, don't come after me. Don't shoot the
Okay.
messenger.
Oh, shoot the messenger! I would never. That's too impersonal.
Arm seams on the arm fixed. You love to see it.
You obviously got to put this up high, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Right?
With some nice spotlights on him.
From the
And,
back, probably.
LED.
through the window?
I put a spotlight in the back through the stained glass, and then I put a spotlight right below him, pointing at him. Came out good, man. Came out good.
This is my favorite licensed Batman. Daredevil.
You made John proud. You made John proud with that.
I knew that's why there's a spot for Piggy every week.
And what's so horrible, I literally just watched Daredevil earlier before I jumped on the stream.
Well, the theatrical or the director's cut?
No, it was the
show.
Oh,
show.
Jesus. Johnny.
The show.
Yeah.
Oh, the show. Never mind.
Johnny come lately.
Come lately, this motherfucker's still sitting like 20 years ago.
Yeah, I think it came out well.
Yeah, this looks good.
Yeah, I think this is kind of awesome.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for stained glass.
Did they make a black suit version yet?
No, but I'm sure someone
Not
can
yet.
customize it if they want.
Yep.
I like that. I like that artwork with the yellow and red suit.
Oh yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah.
Not the TV show one, but the one on the. It's kind of like 2D flat.
Yeah.
On the top right
In
here.
the right picture. Right picture.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's cool. And actually, what's interesting is this this design of his suit. You could have your statue painted to match
Yeah,
that
Yep.
because they've got everything's the same like layout.
Right. Yeah, where the seams are can
Like where the seams are
shade
perfect to
between
change
the
that
yellow
color.
and the red.
If you're somebody that likes them with that color scheme.
right.
I give it 3 weeks. We'll see someone have done.
Oh, for sure.
Custom painted it, yeah.
For sure.
No doubt.
Yeah, because the all red
doubt.
for me is just a bit much. Because I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not a huge Daredevil person, but that poster or that art, whatever it is, I like that. I like that a lot.
And then to celebrate Vega, which we were supposed to do this Friday, but
Nah, don't celebrate me. I'm not wanted here.
what do I have closed captions on? Vega got his Leatherface,
Was this
BTS
Texas
Leatherface.
Chainsaw? Yeah.
He put a whole video together too. He did a pretty good job.
Oh, this was awesome. Yeah. This character always creeps me out, man. That Leatherface. I got the movie with Jessica Biel, and like just creepy.
I was gonna say, was this footage from that movie?
Yeah, from the 2003.
Yeah, I
remake.
thought so. Yeah,
My favorite.
it looked like it.
What were your thoughts on it, Vega?
It is fucking heavy. Really heavy. That base there has so much weight. It's like the total weight is about 27 pounds. And the I also have their Ghostface and their Michael Myers, and those things are like 10 pounds each.
Okay.
So that was a real shock. The base is done really well. The skin looks, the skin wraparound, it's painted really well, has a real skin texture and color to it. The only thing I will say in terms of the base that's I didn't love, but at the end of the day, I don't really see it, is where the hand sits. There is like a pool of black stuff, and you can see easily the seam where all of this black, let's just say it's black goo, was not casted together as one giant piece. There's like an outer ring of it. And then the inner ring with the keyhole for the hand was attached in there. So I thought that was just strange, a strange way to kind of put it together. The blood looks pretty good. I think it's a little too uniform in places where you can tell like someone just went blah, 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 like kind of blotching it in a line. I feel like on the base, I think I would have liked it to be a little bit more random, but likeness is good. Looks like the character pretty much. The mixed media, you get some different materials, which I think really works well. The butcher's apron has a more leather feel to it. It's a thicker material than the shirt and the pants. So I like that there's differentiation there because it helps in both in its appearance of the weight, but also just in feel, though you're not going to touch it all the time, but it's nice to know. All the blood is great on the body. It blends in really well, so it doesn't stand out like a bright red, but you can tell that he's bloodied up. I can't imagine someone buying the non-bloodied version, but I know people did. The only strange thing is the chainsaw blade is loose, and it's designed that way. I spoke to multiple people who got the statue in, so it's loose, like you can wiggle it. And of course, when I'm opening it up, I'm thinking the fucking thing's broke. So I start fucking tugging on it to try and pull it out so I could see where it broke. I almost broke it myself. A little glob of glue and I can attach it just to the side of the chainsaw if I wanted to, but I'll leave it alone. I think that this statue is fucking A tier in terms of their horror stuff. This is fantastic. I don't know why people talk shit about PCS. This statue is awesome. And it just really puts a lot of faith. Gives me a lot of reason to have faith in what they're doing with their horror line. I know we always talk about the turtles, but I think their horror line gets overlooked.
I agree with that. Hey, Vega, is there a character that you hope they make as far as horror?
Yeah, a lot of them.
I'm surprised they haven't dived in Chucky. I would think they could do that,
Yeah, I could see someone doing a Child's Play statue. He's a smaller character. I think they'll end up doing Art the Clown from Terrifier. I'd like to see them revisit Nightmare on Elm Street and give a new Freddy Krueger. I'm hoping at some point, whatever is going on with the licensing for all of the Friday the 13th stuff, it has some form of clear resolution, so that there can be a new Jason Voorhees statue. I'd love to see, some Pennywise from them. I'd like to see them go a little out into left field. I'd like to see like a 13 Ghosts collection. Those are some really wicked designs in that movie. And if he does, Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a bit of a cult classic, so I can understand him doing that. But I do have faith that he's going to do some kind of out of the box things. I know that they have worked on a Headless Horseman from Sleepy Hollow. Fuck Pinhead. So I want that Headless Horseman statue if it looks good. I think that would be awesome. That was not for you, Rob. That's for Terry and Gotham City.
Would you get an Annabelle or something like that?
Yeah, I'd get Annabelle.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd get the Nun, but I'd get Annabelle.
PCS, let's slow down on the horror. All right, it's not Halloween. Let's save horror for Halloween. All right, take it easy.
They're doing a good job with that horror.
Let's focus on Star Wars and let's focus on that kind of stuff. Marvel, let's take it easy on the horror. Okay, we got enough horror out there.
There's absolutely not enough horror out there.
There's tons.
There's not.
There's
not.
Vega, what do you think about that half scale Michael Myers?
It's good. I'm not buying half scale, but it's good. I don't like the base as much as other people do, but it's fine. What you gonna do?
Yeah. All right. Archive. Want to do archive?
Yeah, hurry it up. Piggy's got to go in a little bit, and I wanted him to be a part of the.
I was gonna do. Well, that's the thing. I was gonna do the auction right now, but Buck said he's gonna come. He's on his way in just a sec. So
No,
that's why
I'll stretch it out.
Okay.
Piggy's
That's
more important than Buck.
Vega. I think you're fucking. I don't know. You and Johnny are collaborating lately. I don't know what's going on over there.
Wait, what am I doing? Hold on, pause. What the fuck am I doing in regards with Johnny?
I will never
collaborate
collaborate with that guy.
Listen, I was gonna do the auction first for Biggie, and then Buck just messaged me. So
well, screw him. But why are you saying
Doesn't
I'm
work that way.
collaborating with Johnny?
Because you are. You're getting like. Take it easy.
And if we're collaborating,
both
he's
your
the
cameras are off. Both your cameras are
What
off.
else? What else you fucking
There
got?
we go.
What else
There
you
we
got?
go. Oh, see,
I'm fucking copyright.
Man, everything is worth it to hear Bill's laugh, man. I don't care what's going on. If I can get Bill's laugh in, that makes the night.
Everyday Archive. This one was recommended by our guy Alan. All right, you ready for it? Any guesses?
I don't know.
Is it going to be the? I don't know. What would Alan?
do?
Episode 7 is the sideshow Conan the Barbarian, Fury of the Beast.
Never seen this one.
Sideshow Collectibles back in 2012.
Damn.
It was in 5th scale. It was a diorama. And let's get into it.
Hand sculpted.
Hand sculpted. We're going all the way to the Sideshow archive. Like, it's still on their website. So I love when it's like this. Let's just get the currency in order, because clearly that Canadian dollar sucks. Oh no. Let's go to US dollar. What it retailed for back in 2012? $4.99. Can you see the screen? There you go. You had two options. You had this white gorilla option where this was the regular. This was the regular version. Coming in at $4.99. I'll get some photos. They had the exclusive as well.
That's a cool portrait.
Yeah, the sculptor on this is Troy McDevitt.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
There's a few. I'm gonna pull up their details here after these pictures.
Alan, I'm assuming you had this piece before, or you have it?
I had both of them. I had the white regular version, and I had the black exclusive.
Which one did you prefer?
With the sword.
I have to say the black.
Black.
But they're both amazing. I wish I still had them. I ended up selling them years ago.
Artists on the project: Tom Gilland on design, Steve Riojas, damn it, on paint, and Troy McDevitt. Black was the exclusive, just the paint app, no swap out exclusive. It was just the paint app that made it the exclusive.
I'll tell you what's really cool, if I could interject. Nowadays, when they do a digital gorilla, let's say, and it's got fur, they make a tile, and then they replicate that tile for the fur all over the place. But it looks like it. This is every little fur piece. It was all hand sculpted, and there's no tiling effect when you look at the fur, and that to me made the piece amazing.
Comes off as more organic.
Yes.
I like that head on the base. That's sick.
Alan, did you have one with the axe, like the Conan with the axe with the black bear, and then the Conan with the sword with the white bear?
I don't remember which way I had it, but yes, they were. One had the axe, one had the sword.
Man,
I need him to get hired to do a Bigfoot.
2012. Look at the sculpt on that.
I couldn't have heard it with this.
This thing is amazing in person.
You know, I've never seen Conan like with a monkey or gorilla or anything, so this is really unique in my opinion.
Comics, and he was in the comics. This is
Alan has had some. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
I was gonna say, Alan has had some pieces. I could not have parted with like this. This is just a keeper, and like You had that Medusa, that ARH Medusa that I was hunting for back in the day for years.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I could have ever let her go.
Yes.
You know, the thing is, Piggy, you run out of room.
Yeah.
And something's, especially if you're changing your whole direction of your collection, like, going into the Berserk line, which is a huge line. So if you're going to go that direction, that something's got to give. You gotta get pieces moved out.
Yeah, you got to make a sacrifice. I get it. This is just so dope, man. It's so dope.
I would go with the black one myself. It looks so good.
Someday I may go back and try to find this one again.
This is shout out to Centauri Stir Fry, who's showing this one off. Big piece for 1/5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say if that's 1/5. That's kind of huge.
More 1/4 than anything.
Look at that.
I mean,
that's so dope.
Like Alan said, like the texture looks good on the gorilla, but the base is really cool to me.
Yeah, like the log and the vines.
I don't think they don't make intricate bases like that anymore, in my opinion.
I would have to have this on like a rotating turntable because I just got to see it constantly from all angles.
And with this, I'm feeling you got to display this lower on the lower shelf so you can see everything, right?
Yeah.
Because looking at it even straight like this, you lose a lot of. You're not seeing anything really.
Can we also show some appreciation for Centauri's Infinity Gauntlet glove?
I was going to say, yeah, the mitt, yeah, the mitt, yeah.
I used to have that.
No one cares.
Wow, that's so dope.
It was part of the you could get it as part of the Fuck Off Johnny. You could get it as a part of like one of those monthly, I can't remember what they were called, like the monthly subscription boxes, and you get a bunch of geeky shit in it.
Goodie bags. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it came in one of those.
Look at the
I love the expression. I like the expression on the portrait, man.
Look at even the attention to detail in the mouth.
Yeah.
In the throat and everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I think that's the most angriest portrait I've seen on any Conan piece right there.
What's going on, Buck? Good to see you, man.
What's up, guys?
And it's all one piece. The base is one piece, and Conan with the 8 is one piece.
Really?
Wow.
And you just switch out the hands. Yeah, it's one piece.
Man, that unboxing must be like super quick.
It's gotta be heavy though.
It is heavy. It's very heavy.
Can't believe you let this one go, Alan. This is beautiful. This piece. Yeah.
This one is
Like the detail on his armor, like
47 pounds roughly.
Damn. Wow.
So that just goes to tell you. And then you get the other swap out.
That's definitely back in the day. Yeah.
2012, man. I like this axe. I like it displayed like this.
yeah.
Man. Instead of being in middle school, I should have bought this, Man.
Oh.
That's no excuse.
Thank you, Alan, for the Everyday Archive number 7. We're adding
that was a good one,
Barbarian.
This was a great one.
If I didn't mention the ES, just to make sure we're clear, on the exclusive, it was $250. On the regular, which was the white version, it was $1,000. So $1,250 total. All right. That's the Everyday Archive. Heck yeah. We'll have a new one for you guys next week, number 8.
Yeah,
okay.
Thanks
the moment.
Thanks for having this one.
Thank you.
Thanks.
That was a great suggestion. Of course, man. That was a good suggestion. A lot of people agreed with this. I've had some other people mention this one as well.
That was a good one.
Just well done, hand sculpted, and it's just well executed.
Do you see this one in the aftermarket much? This piece right here?
You don't see it much, but when you do, it's very pricey. Over 1,000, 1,200. Oh, we got someone. Oh man, we got Slifer. Full house now, right on time.
Here we go.
We got some camera. Hold on here. Is it just me or is the camera not setting up? There we go.
What's up, Sly?
What's up,
man?
Yo, what's going on,
Good to
guys?
see you, buddy.
What's up?
Buck, Sly, what's going on? Right on time, too.
Hell yeah. What's up, Buck?
Gotta come for the important stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Alan, let me just put all the names.
I'm still upset that Alan stole my Dutch. You know, I've been thinking about that all week. Oh man, I could have had that one. Should have went all the way.
Bro, don't worry, you can get Jesse Ventura, bro.
You gotta go all in, man.
Yeah. I hesitated. Not good.
It's okay, man. It's not real money. Don't hesitate.
So for those that weren't here, I think D-Rock and Buck weren't here. What we're doing is essentially we're doing what we did with the building your collection, where we did an auction, but this time we're building a team of 6 characters, and you're going to bid on them. The characters are going to go up for auction, and you're going to bid on them. And at the end, once everyone's established their 6 characters, they're going to go head to head, each character, and the chat will vote as to who wins. Good? Sound good?
What's the budget?
The budget today will be 1,000. You don't have to build all 6 characters today. It's going to be over episodes. Someone's scraping the end of a fucking, I don't know what.
You know what's happening.
Fuck.
Someone's eating ice cream.
What else am I missing here? Piggy. There's one more. Alan Slifer, Ram, Johnny Buck, D-Rock, Vega, Piggy, and Bill. All right, here we go. You're each going to get 1,000 big ones to spend.
Pause.
Wow.
Only someone insecure would says pause, you know?
Pause.
He doubles down.
We don't know what you like, Buck. It's all right. We love you anyway.
I'm very insecure. I wouldn't want 1,000 big ones.
Here's where we are. We still have people
We
watching.
only had 500.
Johnny won The Bride last week. You like the Mortal Kombat theme? Look at this, man. They say you're not born with talent, but I think I'm an exception. That was a good joke, no? Anyways, everyone's on the same level. They know. So Johnny has The Bride. Piggy has what's this guy's name again?
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. Bill went spend crazy. He got Guts, The Thing, and Master Chief. Alan has Dutch, and that's it. Nobody else picked up anything else from last week. So, are we ready to get a kickstarted?
Do it, man. Let's do it.
Okay. First character up for auction will be Thanos.
With gauntlet or without gauntlet?
I told you this last episode. This is
Wow.
characters at their peak. 300. Let's start.
300.
400.
500.
550.
1,000.
Who said 1,000?
Buck.
Buck.
Buck takes it. Buck,
No takesy backsy.
Buck spent his money for the evening. Buck wins. Who
Why do I
the
feel like I'm supposed
fuck
to
is
regret
eating sun chips?
Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess.
Or they're fucking Cheerios or something. $1,000. Adios, Buck. But you took Thanos.
Oh man, now I regret it. I feel like I did something bad.
You did. I don't know what you were doing there, but okay.
Wait.
I mean, look, he's part of your team. Like if you
he's
feel
part
like
of your
he's
guy
effective,
now.
he's
Yeah, he's part of
effective.
your team.
Yeah.
You got him.
I didn't pick last week anyway, so
You spent
Right.
$1,000 on him, Buck?
I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably could have gone a little lower. And
yeah, you probably could have. But the
I don't
money
know.
doesn't carry over.
can
so.
I take it back?
No.
No.
What kind of
No.
auction house you think
No.
this is, but you can take it back if you use the time stone, sure.
All right, use the time stone. I'm taking it back.
Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one.
All right, here's the next character. That one sold to Buck. Next is going to be Doc Ock, starting at 250.
Oh, I made the right choice.
Doc Ock starting at 250.
My man can't handle Spider-Man. I'm not picking him.
Nobody wants a 250 Doc Ock.
Look at him pulling the skin tight shit so it's even tighter around his crotch.
Wow, you noticed that though.
He's smoking a cigar, man. That's why I got this photo. Once.
This is one of the 1,000 big ones.
Childish, man.
Okay, nobody wants Doc Ock.
Nope. Next.
You lost the wild card.
No one cares. Next.
Next on the docket, Doomslayer starting at
That was
350.
That was
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. It's gonna be one of those episodes. Okay.
Is he a good character?
Yeah.
Let's just say he would.
Oh
he would
yeah,
be a
Buck. You
chief.
should probably bid on him.
He
I
would
think
be
Thanos will
a
take
chief. That's all I'm gonna say.
Vega, not Vega.
I mean, he could fuck up Master Chief, but that's about it.
Johnny takes it 1,000.
He kind of looks like Master Chief a little bit.
Okay, next we're gonna start at.
He's the original.
We can't. This doesn't. We got to stop this because then if you say 1,000, then it's too easy to just snag the character. No.
Well, if it happens on eBay,
No,
I
I think you should be allowed to do it if you want to
Yeah?
go all in. It should just
Okay,
be,
fine.
yeah. I think it's
Okay.
part of the dynamic of it.
What
No
happens
schmucks.
if someone else wants? I guess someone else.
Whoever says it first.
Okay, you
Whoever
ready?
says it first.
Next on the docket will be Jungle Hunter.
1,000. I got it. 1,000.
500.
I got it.
Ramos said
I-
1,000.
Wow, 1,000. Oh, okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
John knows
Damn.
how to do it
Oh,
again.
you know what would be cool?
It would-
Man, you got to do Allen and Ram against each other on this one, man.
I'm telling you, it
That's-
would have paired real nice.
Dang, I like how everything happened on that. That was cool.
Ramo takes that one. And that concludes this auction.
Whoa!
That was the
What?
last piece.
Oh wow,
Whoa.
that was short.
Quick
I
question.
told y'all,
How
man,
come
we're not
Jungle
gonna
Hunter
finish
is
until,
more
like,
expensive
November.
than Thanos with the
I told you.
Infinity Gauntlet?
I told you it was going to. Say it again?
Jungle Hunter is more expensive than Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Because Thanos is sold like 2010.
God damn.
Agreed.
I was tempted on Thanos.
Okay. That one, I didn't expect everyone to go 1,000 like that, so that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I wanted to do it short. I told you it could be short, it could be long, and everyone's now sitting there sucking their thumbs like, fuck, we should have did.
It didn't make you happy,
Just
man.
kidding.
Last time nobody was spending money. This time everybody spent their money, and you're still not.
I know.
I'm still not
Just
happy.
bad auctioneer. That's all there's to it. You're just a
Bad
bad
auctioneer.
auctioneer.
Okay, fantastic. Next week, let me tell you this. Next week, The Bride and Doomslayer are back on the market because Johnny is off the market. Johnny's off the
Wow.
market.
I was never on the market.
How does that sound as an auctioneer? I get security to escort you out right now.
I think.
Well, let's
if I
go.
can-
Wait, Johnny, she's your screensaver. I'm sorry.
Donna, I think there needs to be more money than 1,000. That way, if let's say there's $2,500 for each, people aren't going to be so apt to just dump it all in on one piece. Like, there's no bidding. It's like, okay, 2,500.
Yeah, it
I don't
didn't make
think-
sense. It didn't make sense that way. It didn't work this time around because everyone was just like 1,000. So we gotta do incremental bidding. Maybe start at 100 and then it has to be incremental.
Nah, you know what? Leave it like this. Don't stress yourself. It is what it is. If people want to do it that way, let them do
But
it
if you
that way. I
gave
think
more
that's part
money, yeah. If you gave
I mean,
more
you
money,
either play
then-
strategically. It's just some characters will be better than others. So whoever says it
Well,
first.
next week, what's going to happen is every time someone goes up, $1,000. That's it.
Yeah, but I did. But the only thing.
It was
Wait,
2,000
wait,
last week, right?
wait. No, it was 1,000 last week. But the difference is this week I did fewer characters. If I did 20 characters next week, and 7 people in the first 7 bid 1,000, then the rest of them they're going to lose out on the rest of the characters. So don't think it's going to be like this every week. Today was a short. Everyone gambled right today because it was only 5 characters. So they gambled right. But if I have a panel of 10 characters and I save the best for last,
How did Johnny not bid on the bride and she's his screensaver or she's his
she
background?
did bid on the bride.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
he did.
Yes, he
No,
did.
I didn't. I asked about it.
He asked a lot of questions.
He bid on it. He's like, I want to bid on the bride.
He's like, "Can I bid on this?" I'm like, "What are you?"
Oh yeah,
talking
that's
about?
what it was. Yeah, he asked if he could and then didn't.
That's ridiculous. Anyway,
Thank you, Piggy, for having common sense. I appreciate it, man.
Oh no
Yeah,
problem.
is Stanley? I don't think Stanley's here today. I didn't see Stanley, so I don't think there's going to be trivia. I might have to have a back question in the back pocket.
Thank the fucking Lord.
Stanley let me down. I hope he's okay. But Stanley,
He's not all right. I took care of him.
If he's not here, I'm going to have a backup. Unless we pissed him off so much he just left.
You 86 them Slifer?
That's even better.
That could have happened. We pissed him off, but
it's even better.
we
broke.
I'm gonna have trivia questions in my back pocket now. I guess. Well, that's my first person to walk out on me. Well,
yeah,
not really.
I kind of missed those 3-part questions.
No.
Stanley, I just want to say wherever you are, you're not missed. Don't ever come back. Hasta la vista. Whatever works for you, buddy.
I hope you step on Legos. Yeah.
We're having a whole fucking 4-course meal here tonight. It's a 4-course meal. Like, I don't get what's happening. Mute that fucking mic. God damn.
Oh, man.
Shit.
He was drinking a big one.
John expects us to skip our dinner.
I feel like I'm watching like Tom and Jerry with all the sound
dinner,
effects.
but goddamn, I don't know
Just
who I
press
hear.
mute, Buck.
Next,
It wasn't
next
me.
fucking,
No,
next trivia round is guess what the person's eating. I don't fucking know.
Whatever it is, it's big.
This is what we're. Vegas still has the lead. We're done for tonight.
Oh,
Huge shout out to our channel members: Damiano, Brian,
Jesus
Ken,
Christ.
Bats in the Belfry, Ben, Boba Bill, and the Courier. Appreciate you guys supporting.
I like to hand in my letter of resignation. I'm being bullied out of the workplace.
God damn.
It's not my fault. I have an insatiable appetite.
Was that you? I didn't know if that was you.
It's always me.
It doesn't matter who.
It's always me. I'm always the motherfucker with the chips
Can you at
or
least
the
tell us
ice
what you're
cream
eating? Like,
or
I'm
the
hungry
big water
now.
jug.
And the
Vega is
donut.
Rusty from Ocean's 11. Okay, he's always eating.
Fucking always eating.
Always. He's Rusty.
While you were reviewing all the auction winners from last week, I ran downstairs. I grabbed a thing of feta cheese. I grabbed some pepperoni. Then I grabbed the chips that came back.
Jesus, what kind of
Got a
chips?
problem, man. You got a problem.
Big chips. Big.
Just some. It's like the Doritos version of veggie chips.
Ew. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. You guys ever want anything? Anybody else want to go? Anything else to end the show? Today's a little quick one. Are we good?
That's what she said.
My Doom guy's gonna beat up Chief. That's all I gotta say.
This guy changed his photo already. God damn.
Did you show?
I think he could definitely
show
take Master
in-hand
Chief for
pictures
sure.
of Abaddon.
Of the who?
Abaddon.
Who the fuck's Abaddon?
Yabba-dabba-doo.
Wow.
Who's Abaddon?
He's
What
out
company?
already? Abaddon is out already?
Chinese collector, man.
Really?
Fuck.
Yeah.
What's Abaddon? Like,
Recap.
I feel like they just showed that.
It's a character from
World-
right? It's a character from
Warhammer.
okay, the big blue guy, Weta.
Yeah.
No, not the big
Man,
guy. The guy
Buck,
with
why are you
the top
talking
knot.
so soft,
There's
bro?
way too many people talking
The guy
Who's
with the top
Abaddon?
knot.
with the top knot. Okay, what's the name of the? I'll search on Facebook. What's the name of the poster?
I can't. I saw it on the Warhammer group. Imperium of Man.
You guys are speaking.
Let me
in tongues.
find it and send it to you.
Inferior. Send it to me. I can't believe Stanley just didn't show. Is he okay? Now I'm worried. That's not like Stanley. Stanley's here every episode.
Good riddance.
It better be important, Stanley.
This is the best news I've had all day.
It'll be a dock in the pay. We
You want
probably
me to
pissed
send you
him
the
off.
Finally,
Facebook
no
post
trivia.
or the pictures?
Whatever works for you. Whatever's easiest.
Sent you the Facebook post.
We'll see if the. Here we go. Yeah, this is the blue guy we saw. Jeff
Not blue.
Delaney showed. Well, I thought it was blue.
No, there's a blue one. That's not the blue one.
Oh, it's not the blue one, but it's the same guy.
No, it's a different guy.
It
Different
looks the same.
characters. They don't look the same.
Isn't this the one Jeff Delaney showed with the swords and the? And,
But he's in all black armor, and there's actually a blue guy. So I don't know what you're talking about.
okay, forget it. This is the one I was referring to when I said blue guy. I thought at the con it looked blue. That's fine.
Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah, you're
That's
good.
not
It's
blue.
dark. It's dark. It's not.
I mean,
blue.
it's from the
This
same.
one-
Do you see what I'm seeing?
Oh, and you guys see the blue guy that's actually next to him? You see his arm showing?
Do you see
Yeah.
blue?
That's the blue
Yeah, I
guy.
see.
Then the
I'm
black
blue.
guy.
Da ba dee da ba.
Yeah, you're right.
da.
What do you guys think of this? I know you were excited for this, Buck.
I'm excited because production looks amazing.
Did you order it?
Wow,
Look at that
Yeah.
blood.
Okay.
that looks really nice, man. They did a great job on that.
That thing's
They
massive.
killed
I
it.
tell you what you can do with that sword.
What scale is this?
1/6. But these guys are huge.
That's crazy.
They
Look
have
at
a
this
good
detail
track
here.
record with their pieces.
Weta, it depends. You know, if it's like a likeness piece, then it looks bad most of the time. But on other stuff, like when it comes to set pieces, dioramas, or like stuff like this is when they're not trying to get a likeness, they tend to do a good job.
I love the detail on the sword here. Look at all the faces. That's wild.
Yeah.
Is that painted or that's painted, right?
That's painted.
Yes,
Or
baby.
translucent?
It almost looks translucent when you get towards
Yeah.
as you're moving towards it, but
It looks amazing. I'm very excited. Got
That's
the Eye
wild.
of Horus on his.
here.
When is it shipping, Buck?
It's supposed to ship second quarter, but this guy is a collector. He's got it in hand. So it's
Is
supposed
this
to
like a
start
prototype?
No. This is because this looks like someone's collection. This looks like someone's room. Supposedly it's a Chinese collector. You can see the Chinese in the lower right corner.
Yeah, but maybe he's like a reviewer or something.
Mm,
I didn't think this piece was going to come out so fast. We
Okay,
just
so
saw it.
even if this is the prototype, it's supposed to start shipping like next month, like next quarter. So April to June.
Okay, all right. So then, yeah, believable then.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for you to get it and share photos, and it does look great.
looks
That is
amazing.
dope.
Now I gotta get Captain Titus, the blue guy.
What's his name? Captain Titus?
Titus. Titus.
So that hand was just a tease, right? They haven't shown the full reveal on that blue guy.
No, that one.
No,
came
he's
out
been
already.
out.
He's been
Came out
reviewed. He's
before,
been
Oh, okay.
The one I wanted to make is the leader of the blue guys. Right.
Interesting.
That was
Who's
my thing
that?
I was excited about.
It looks good.
Knight wanted
I
us
like
to
it.
talk about this. What's going on, X-Men exclusives? Good to see you, Ant-Man. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man?
The Witcher. Saw that.
Yeah.
Unboxing's out.
God damn. Let's Jedi. This looks better than the
Blitzway.
Superman.
Hold on, guys. Wait for Buck to suck it off. Hold on.
The hair looks good.
Looks better than the.
I
Justice
do
League
hear
Superman.
people saying they like the Blitzway version of this character though over this. I've been
Blitzway
reading.
looks nice, and I prefer the armor he has on the Blitzway.
The hair looks good here in this
Has
one.
Blitzway dropped production yet?
I don't think so.
Piggy, it's been an honor streaming with you tonight,
Piggy.
buddy.
Yeah, I got to take
We
off
ended it
here.
right on time, Piggy. It was 11:30, right on time. But appreciate you being here, man. It's always good
Nice
to see
to
you.
meet
Good.
Appreciate
Yeah.
you.
Okay. All right.
Have a good week.
Good night, buddy.
Have a good night.
See you, buddy.
Later.
There goes my hero.
Yep.
Watch him as he goes.
Oh man.
There you go. Good hairline. Facial hair is a
You
little.
getting this Slifer? GND?
Me? I'll not get this.
Yeah.
I would
No.
never buy anything from them. They're too
Hey,
expensive.
never say never.
Yeah.
No, never.
Just poking.
Look at little jars there. Keep your tears.
I don't like silicone. It's not for me.
Mm.
Tailoring is nice. It looks
Leather.
good.
Looks good,
Yeah.
For the Witcher fans.
I wish they did the other outfit though.
It came out good. I like that they're actually doing more to their bases than just, just a black, small, simple base. They're actually adding things in now.
Anyone know what creature that was from the show? It kind of looks
can you go
almost
back?
like the Wendigo from the game, but it doesn't have the horns.
That monster
I didn't-
thing, that
didn't
beheaded
look at-
thing?
Yeah.
No idea.
Can you pull it up?
I never played the game.
I'm gonna blow it up.
Yeah, I haven't played it either myself.
Give me a second.
I played some of the games, but I like the books better.
Was the book first in the video game or the other way around?
Yeah, so
This
the books, timeline wise, the books take place first. Maybe a Kikimora? I don't know.
Ah, yeah. The books were written first, and then the games were based on that, and then they made
Right.
the Netflix show.
So yeah, like the games take place like
I don't know too much about it, so I watched the show. The show was entertaining. The last season kind of sucked, but I didn't enjoy it.
I stopped watching
The first season was good.
did AC Bronze.
I can't see him as anyone other than Superman, so
Yeah.
Oh, he was a great Geralt.
Yeah, it was a great Carol. The show I think I watched season 1 and parts of season 2, but the quality was quickly declining, so I dipped out.
I
Games
guess
were
we could put a pin in it here. After I discover who's breathing like a walrus.
I'm trying to see who that was too.
That's what happens when you have feta and crackers. All
This
mixed
one,
in.
no, it wasn't me. I was muted. Thank you.
All right, guys. Who's snoring? See, I thought I wasn't the only one that's going crazy. This is that's what Monday's the Sandbox show. We're making Mondays fun, right? What are you snacking on now, Vega? I hear something cracking.
That's not
Vega.
me. I'm not fucking eating anything. Jesus, fuck me, Christ.
What are you eating, Vega?
Can't eat anything anymore. That's it. There's a ban on eating. I'm never eating again in front of this fucking camera.
Finally.
Stop turning off your camera, then.
No.
Then there you go. Then you're always eating.
All right, then.
Then there you go.
You'll never fucking know it, though.
Oh, I'll hear it.
Your camera wasn't on, and we knew
definitely
you
hear
were
it.
eating this show.
I'll hear it, brother.
Now I'm going to make sure I'm more diligent with the mic.
You gotta,
Well, at least there's a plus. Right?
It's over.
That's it.
It's over. Fuck off, Johnny. People wish you were still fucking off camera. Jesus.
God damn.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
man! Wow. You know what, man?
Damn. See, now I'm fucking
Now you're
hungry.
Wow.
Again.
it's the
Wow.
feta, man.
I'm just gonna move my hair out of my face to show you, you know. How it
They,
is,
Sideshow
so,
did Sideshow did the
you
out
gotta
of the
swing
box.
it. You gotta swing it, Johnny.
Yeah, go brush your locks somewhere.
Damn.
Karma's gonna get you, Johnny, for that one.
Sideshow did the out of the box for Vader, the quarter scale. We'll check it out Friday.
Vega's like Krillin. He's not balls. He just, he's a monk.
What's going on, Popo?
Well,
He
All right.
chooses to shave.
I shave my head the same way Krillin does.
Exactly. You actually have hair. You just don't let it grow.
I do not.
Bill?
He's got an android for a wife.
Shit. I don't mind
Rock.
silicone.
Good to see you,
Oh
D-Rock.
God.
Alan. Always good to see you, Alan.
Are
The
we ever
train's
gonna
derailed
review
already.
those
We're
statues, John?
Sick.
What'd you
The
say?
Vegas wife?
Good luck getting us back.
Vega. Good to see you, Vega. Johnny.
Is it though?
Sure.
Sure. This fucking Canadian couldn't even squeeze out some fake happiness.
Get out the energy on Monday. Get out the energy on Monday. Johnny, good to see you. Ram,
Likewise.
Good to have you on the show. Buck as well.
All right.
And Slifer. We'll probably all be hanging out backstage now. But everyone who watched live and who's watching the replay, appreciate you guys. Tune in Thursday for the Everyday Display. Rich is going to be our collector, someone I met through the program, and it's a long one. This is like a 2-hour tour. I was going to split it up. I did it all as one. I did it all as one. Yeah, 2 hours.
Ooh.
People can bookmark it and go back to it. I was going to do it in parts. It's 2 hours, baby. Enjoy it.
Gonna need an intermission. Dang.
Yeah.
Do it live.
Hit the pause button, but it's a whole tour, action figure, statues, life size. It's a
He
museum.
has a lot of stuff then.
He has a lot.
All right. Hey man, I'm here for it.
X-Men says, let's all bring ice cream Friday. All right. For Vega.
I'm
Sounds
vetoing
good.
Friday. I'm not showing up.
Oh, well. Wait. Anyone who wants to hop on, you guys are more than welcome to.
You can have my spot forever. Whoever hops on, just take
That's it.
Watch
Just
it be
take
Jerry.
I'll go eating. I'll eat ice cream in the corner, crying alone.
Yeah, I can't believe Jerry fell asleep. Jerry and Stanley today, breaking my heart. It's okay. All right, guys, we'll see you Thursday. Stanley's just, I don't know.
Let's just
Yeah,
put it that way.
You guys remember how this show ended a while ago before Piggy left?
Well, this show was supposed to, right when Piggy 11:30. Yeah. Well, you're the one that brought up Aberdeen or whatever his name is.
Abalone.
Abadabadoo.
Peace, guys. See you later. Always remember to collect responsibly. Thanks for watching.